Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Joico K-PAK Colour Therapy Shampoo and Conditioner. These are both 1 litre bottles, and so I got a lot of product out of this. I've actually been using this since January this year. So these have lasted me such a long time, and I've just finished off the conditioner just before I finished off the shampoo. I've used these products for the majority of the year, and so I wanted to just sit down and talk through my pros and cons of the product if you are considering picking these up for yourself. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So for this video, I'm going to jump straight into the pros of this product, and then I'm going to get into the cons afterwards. I'm going to try and keep this as concise as possible and just feed you the information as I have it. So something that I wanted to start off with is to mention that my hair has been in fantastic condition since using these shampoo and conditioners as part of my hair care routine. My hair is really healthy, and not only looks healthy but is healthy. It doesn't just appear to be healthy, but I feel like it's actually treated it to the core, and it's so much shinier than I have ever experienced with another shampoo and conditioner, and so I really wanted to share that with you, especially if you're looking for shine. However, that said, I am often reviewing hair masks. You only have to check out my hair playlist to see how many products I review on this channel, the majority of which are hair masks, and so I don't feel like the results are solely dependent on the shampoo and conditioner, but they've definitely helped. The next pro is that it's definitely added a lot more moisture to my hair, and my hair generally is a lot more balanced. So what I mean by that is that my ends aren't particularly dry, with my scalp being really oily. I find that by using these products I've really achieved more of a balanced kind of hair type, and so that used to be my problem area and that used to be my problem area, and kind of treating the two has always historically been quite difficult. Whereas since using the shampoo and conditioner, I find that by adding the extra hydration and moisture into my hair, my ends aren't split or broken or dry, and my scalp isn't as oily. So I used to suffer from premature greasy hair, and literally I would wash my hair like one day, the next day it'd get really greasy, whereas since using these products I don't have that, and so I love it for that reason. Another thing that I love about these particular bottles is that by buying the bigger bottles you have so much less packaging by the time you finish. So obviously, like I said, I've been using this since January, and it's now what, September, and so all of the other shampoo and conditioners I could have used in that time, there's just so much less packaging and less waste with these, which is why I really like buying bigger products where I can, because they last so much longer and there's definitely less packaging to go in landfill or to throw away or even recycle. I'm not sure if these are recyclable, but I'll definitely have to check, but generally the less packaging the better. The next thing I wanted to mention to do with the design specifically is I love products that come with pumps. I find that it's so much easier to dictate how much product you use in one go, and just controlling it and not using too much is so much easier this way. I know some retailers with this specific product will sell the pump separately, and some will sell it as part of a package deal, but I would definitely recommend picking up the pumps, because these you can like just take off, and then if you get other Joico products, these might even fit on other brands of shampoo and conditioner of this size, that you can reuse these. So I'm obviously going to be keeping hold of these if I decide to rebuy a similar type of product, and they just help you not waste as much. And so I love having the pumps, and I definitely recommend it if you're thinking of getting this type of shampoo and conditioner. Definitely get the pumps, even if you have to buy them separately, because they make such a difference and definitely make your product last so much longer, because I was always that person that would use like too much conditioner, whereas with this I could do a couple of pumps and I know that would be enough for my hair. So talking of product usage, you definitely don't need to use a lot of this at one time. Some shampoos and conditioners I find that you almost have to use too much to get the same benefits, whereas with this particular product you definitely don't need to use all that much, which I love, because it means that the product lasts even longer. Considering I've used this since the beginning of the year until now, I think that's a testament to how little I've used at a time, and my hair is super long too, so if you have shorter hair this is going to last you even longer. And whilst it can seem a little bit pricey, it definitely last you so long, and I definitely think consider that if you're considering buying them, because yeah, you don't need a lot of product and it goes so far as well. It lathers up really nicely, and yeah, I would definitely recommend using less than you normally do with shampoo and conditioner, and I'm sure that you'll be pleasantly surprised. I've kind of touched on the fact that my hair has been more balanced and my ends have been less dry, but specifically to do with split ends I feel like it's really important, because I have literally hardly any split ends since using this shampoo and conditioner. So this is definitely attributed to having less split ends as a specific issue, which I love. I'm so pleased about that, because that's normally a sign when I need to get my hair cut a little bit more, because my ends are the first thing to show dryness or splitting, or that they basically need a haircut. Whereas now they are still super healthy. I've not had my hair cut since January too, and I definitely feel like this is a consistent part of my hair care routine, has really helped my ends. Obviously I do use lots of hair masks too, so like I said before, this can't be solely contributed to this particular product, but it's definitely helped because this has been the consistent thing throughout my routine, regardless of whether I'm trying out hair masks, hair oils, or anything like that. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing, the sun keeps going in and out, and I really wanted to film this video sooner rather than later because I have an exciting video that's going to follow this in terms of what hair care I'm going to be using next, which is what I'll touch on at the end of this video. And the final pro that I really wanted to talk about to do with this shampoo and conditioner is that I find that whenever I tone my hair using no yellow shampoos, I've done reviews of my favourite ones so far on this channel, and I find that this shampoo and conditioner actually helps maintain the toning effect that I achieved with that, if that makes sense. Because this is a colour therapy line, it basically works to ensure that the colour in your hair doesn't wash out, and so I find that that really helps to prolong it when I tone my hair. If you have coloured hair, then this line will definitely help keep that colour in your hair for longer, and just means that you have to spend less on dyeing your hair or getting your hair done, whatever route you take with your hair colour. I typically don't really have a colour, but because I am blonde, I find that a line that helps maintain colour and tone definitely makes a significant difference to how bright my hair looks, and so it's something that I always gravitate towards whenever I'm picking out products. And yeah, I just feel like my hair goes less brassy as quickly because I try to tone my hair at least every month, and yeah, this definitely helps keep those purpley hues in my hair that make it look a little bit more cool and less warm. Now I'm on to the cons section, and again I'm going to try and whiz through these as quickly as possible so that you can get a really broad and rounded opinion on these products and then make a decision whether or not it's something that you will want to purchase yourself. Now, a con of this product, and this is definitely like subjective, but I find that it doesn't smell as nice as when I get my hair washed at the hairdressers. Now, this is the actual line that they use on my hair at the hairdressers, which inspired me to actually pick up these big bottles, because you know when your hair is done at the hairdressers and it smells good, it's so soft, and I was like, I want that all the time. And so that's basically what inspired me to actually pick these up. However, at home you don't really get that same experience. Your hair doesn't smell as good, and I think that the majority of like when your hair smells at a salon is because of the toner, and so the shampoo and conditioner definitely wasn't the same experience as there. That's probably something that most people know, but because I bought these products specifically because I use them on my hair, I think I just expected them to smell a little bit nicer and probably give more of an experience than I was anticipating. Now, the next con is to do with the price, and these are definitely more mid-range hair care. They're not the most luxurious hair care on the market, but they're not the cheapest. And I think that the reason why you're probably on this review, watching this video and trying to just understand whether or not to invest in these products is that at one time they can cost quite a lot, but like I said, the longevity of the products and how long they last definitely is something you should consider. So I think I paid £45 for both the shampoo and conditioner, which is pricey to drop on a shampoo and conditioner, don't get me wrong, but also if I were to break that down month by month, I probably would have spent that anyway on like drugstore shampoo and conditioner. So it's definitely something to consider, how much you normally spend on hair care and how much you're willing to spend considering what you could get. And I personally find that as part of my hair care journey, investing in shampoo and conditioners that can treat problem areas for me is so important, and I find that this range at large definitely has done that, and so I wouldn't mind spending that again for products that would last that long. And I actually have some exciting videos coming up whereby I'm trying a specific hair range that I'm sure most of you have heard of, and again I will touch on that at the end of this video. But the price is definitely something to consider, and I think that only if you're sure about investing in your hair and putting time into your hair, that this is something that you're probably looking into and researching a little bit more to make sure that it's right for your hair type. So I think if you have coloured hair or dry hair, or just looking to treat your hair and make sure that it really is in the best condition possible, perhaps you know you've damaged your hair in the past, it's over bleached, I think that this line or generally the Joico products are a really good investment for you. But obviously if your hair doesn't have colour on it, then perhaps this range won't be best, but another Joico range will be. So definitely do your research. That's what I love so much about doing hair care videos, is that there's such a huge market out there and everything can cater to so many different issues. But obviously I can only speak from experience using this for the majority of the year. Now, my biggest con probably of this product, or at least these products, is that they do contain sulfates. This, I have to be honest, I never really realised until I was like in the swing of using them and I really educated myself more on hair care, started creating more hair care videos, and I kind of analysed my existing routine, and literally the second ingredient here is sodium lauryl sulfate, and that is not great. And of course at the time I didn't realise that it did have sulfates, and so basically sulfates, kind of how I understand them, is that they can make your hair feel artificially healthy and in great condition, but they could be doing more damage. And my next shampoo and conditioner that I'm going to be moving on to will not contain sulfate, and so that way I can give like a direct comparison to what I'm used to then using those. But I feel like it's not the end of the world, but generally for your hair health, if you can avoid it, it's best to, and I definitely will be going forward. And so I kind of wanted to mention that because I know that that is a really big con for a lot of people, and where I've kind of seen different reviews before I purchased the products myself, the biggest negative that they had was about the sulfate levels of the product. And so I did want to mention it here because I'm trying to give as well-rounded review as possible. It's definitely something to consider, and yeah, I probably would have purchased these again based on that alone, because I know that sulfate-free shampoos out there don't have the cost of the earth and they can generally be so much better for your hair. And my final con of this product is to do with the final usages of this product. And so basically when it gets to really low down and you've used probably like 98% of the product, but there's still some left, and you can tell there's some left, the pump doesn't always get the last bits out, and so it's really awkward to basically get every single last drop of the product out of these containers. And I find that's the case with every like 1 litre bottle of shampoo and conditioner, whether it's this brand or another brand. But as soon as it come to the end, I had the case with the conditioner because that's what I finished off first. I had to remove the pumps and then like tip it upside down so that I could try and get product out. The shampoo is a little bit more kind of like a watery consistency compared to the conditioner, but the conditioner is a little bit thicker, and so it's just a bit awkward. And so again, I just wanted to like touch on that because it's something I always find with these bigger products, and that for me doesn't put me off buying bigger products again in the future, because I do just find that they're just so much better for the environment and generally end up being a lot more cost effective. But yeah, I thought I'd just touch on that because it can just be annoying, and especially like I have a child, and so if she's in the bath and like knocks it over and it could like knock some product out, things like that, I just always have to be a bit mindful. That's basically my final negative point of these products. So that is my review of the Joico K-PAK Colour Therapy range. I kind of have really enjoyed the products. You know, there has been more pros and cons for me, but the cons are quite important, and it definitely helps me make a decision on what hair care to use next. I am a channel whereby I try lots of different hair care, so I like to change it up all the time, but I also know people that have been really loyal to a brand like this for a really long time and have had fantastic results. And so I kind of just wanted to put my opinion out there so you could decide whether or not it's a product for you to try or not. And I just wanted to touch on the next hair care that I'm going to be trying out and reviewing for you specifically on this channel, and it's going to be the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, whereby you can make like custom formulas. That video is going to be coming as soon as I finish those products and like an unboxing and my whole experience surrounding that. So be sure to subscribe and have the bell notifications on so you don't miss that video. I feel like I have so many opinions going into it, and so I'm really excited to see how my opinion might change or alter whilst using the products. So yeah, that is going to be my next hairline that I'm going to move to and try out. Let me know down below if you decide to purchase it, and give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. It really does help me out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!